Yo, what is up, my friends? It's your boy Steve from Straight Fire Picks. We're back with your best bets for Major League Baseball Divisional Sunday here on Sunday, October 5th, 2025. We're going to have MLB player props, run lines, totals, parlays here for you today for the two games on today, Tigers, Mariners, and the Yankees, Blue Jays. Let's lock in and get a sweep here today.
Well, my presence isn't real. It's another bad one like this is scale. It's straight fire. All my bets straight from. You're in the house that cap made now. Straight fire.
As always, my friends, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button for me. Always appreciate that on the road to 10,000 subscribers. Appreciate all of your guys' support as always. Let's have a big day here in Major League Baseball on Sunday, guys. We desperately need it here at the channel. The playoffs have been nothing less than a struggle. It has been certainly a struggle in the playoffs. Let's do a quick recap from yesterday. We ended up going 1-3. Minus 2.18 units. So, like I said, very disappointing day again for us. We've tried changing our strategy, and it just hasn't worked. We had Jazz Chisholm under 0.5 hits. First at bat, he gets a single. It was his only hit of the day, and it was versus Kevin Gausman. So, didn't make a lot of sense, but that's what happened. That's the way it's felt like lately, like we're targeted or something. It's crazy. And then our under 1.5 bases parlay looked really good. Nico Horner, I believe he was 0 for 3 heading into his last at bat and hits a home run. He could have hit a single, we still would have cashed because Freeman ended up going under. So that hurt. The under in the Blue Jays Yankees game, there was 2 runs after like 6 innings. It ended up being 11 runs. So it's been a nasty day. We did cash George Kirby over 6.5 strikeouts. He finishes with 8. But overall, guys, it was just a very disappointing day again in baseball for us. So, again, we've made a few little adjustments today. We're taking less unit risks today. We have a quarter unit play. We have 2 1-unit plays, a quarter unit play, and a tenth of a unit play. So we're only risking 2.35 units today. So we're changing things up a little bit in how we're trying to strategize here for the playoffs. So I'm confident we'll figure it out. And that's obviously the goal of what we're trying to do. So, as far as our comment cappers, we had a couple cappers that did hit in the chat. We had Gotta Get the Bag, legend at the channel, calling the Milwaukee Brewers money line. That cashes, obviously, easily. They won that game 9-3. Justin McKelvey calling Vlad Guerrero Jr. 2+ bases. That cashes. And Eric Me calling Alejandro Kirk 2+ bases. That cashes as well. So, great calls from our comment cappers, guys. We love to see it. So, great job there from the cappers. If you guys want to participate in our comment capper program, just drop your favorite pick down below in the chat in the comment section. Put a star or an asterisk next to your pick. Include your pick in our next video if it hits. So just 2 games on today in baseball. Keep in mind there's a lot of NFL going on though. We have a lot of NFL content. We have 3 NFL videos that you guys could check out. Our NFL spreads and totals video for the entire week. You guys can check that out. You guys can also check out our NFL Best Bets video for Sunday, the 1 and 4 o'clock games, and then Sunday Night Football, Patriots, Bills. All 3 of those videos are live and available to be watched. Also, one last thing, just check out the pinned comment description for any links you guys are looking for here around the channel in regards to membership, merchandise, or social media links. It's all down below. Outside of that, let's get right into our picks here for today and get this sweep. At number 1, we're going with Riley Green. Over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs here for the Detroit Tigers. Plus 123 odds here on DraftKings. No parlay on this one. Just Riley Green to get 2 hits, runs, RBIs. Which I think he could do here. He's been phenomenal so far in the playoffs. He's 4 for 4 in the playoffs to this line. So we love seeing that. Obviously, he's got a 100% hit rate so far in the playoffs. He's been the bat in this Tigers lineup that you've been able to trust. And he's got a great matchup today versus Luis Castillo. Green here batting .276 versus righty pitching this year, which is what Castillo is. Castillo allowing a .269 batting average to lefty bats this season. So love seeing that. And Riley Green is a career 4 for 8 off of Luis Castillo since 2021 with 2 singles, a double, and a triple. So you love seeing that. Obviously, this is a great spot here for Green. He did get pinch hit for earlier in the postseason. He still cashed his line. But obviously stuff like that concerns me a little bit. But I'm not too worried about it. I think that's a pretty rare occurrence. And even still, he did cash. But AJ Hinch, we've mentioned this before, is one of the pinch hit batters. So hopefully he doesn't do that with Green here today. And hopefully we get at least Should get at least 4 plate appearances from him. You never know, maybe you get 5, but hopefully we get at least 4 out of him here today. That's obviously what we're looking for. He's 6 for 16 so far on this postseason, guys. So he's been the one guy in this Tigers lineup that you've been able to trust. Tigers still haven't been producing a lot of hits and runs necessarily. But here against Castillo, you know, it's like I said, versus particularly the lefty bats in this Tigers lineup could have success. Riley Green, Kerry Carpenter, guys like that could end up having success today versus Castillo. So I do love it there, guys. For number 1 pick, we're going Riley Green over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs here for the Detroit Tigers, plus 123 odds here on DraftKings. Okay, and at number 2, we're going with Anthony Volpe and Jorge Polanco, each to record a base hit. This is plus 212 odds here on DraftKings. Risking a unit here. Anthony Volpe on the Yankees. Jorge Polanco here on the Mariners. Guys, Anthony Volpe has a hit in 58% of games this year, 62% of games on the road. So he's actually slightly better on the road, which we like seeing that. Yesavage, the starter here for the Blue Jays, not like a ton of experience, but he's allowing a 333 average thus far to righty batters. So obviously right-handed batters have been able to hit him. And Polanco hits very solid versus lefty pitching, which is what we have here today in Yesavage. Not Yesavage. That's for Polanco. Sorry, guys, I skipped the line there. But guys, Volpe so far 5 of 15 in the playoffs with a hit in all 4 games. Yesavage is a right-handed pitcher. My apologies. But here Volpe, they call him a playoff Volpe. So he's obviously been very solid. He's found his bat again, which is great for this Yankees lineup, and he's been really steady so far in the playoffs. He's got a hit in all 4 games, which you love seeing that. The value on him just to get a hit is like minus 120, which is fantastic. Obviously, that's all you need. It's just one hit, and likely 4 at bats. Like I said, with the way he's hitting so far in the postseason, he's not as much a pinch hit. I mean, he is and he isn't. He's not as much a pinch hit candidate as he would be if he was struggling. But this guy's hitting in the playoffs. They're going to want his production here in the lineup. They need to bounce back. So Volpe should be a part of that for sure. Like I said, so far 5 of 15 in the playoffs. Like I said, with a hit in all 4 games. So you love seeing that. Jorge Polanco, 66% this season, 66% at home to this line. A career 7 for 21 off of Tariq Skubal since 2021. So like I said, just get a base hit. Obviously, Skubal's a great pitcher, but he will give up hits from time to time. And then Polanco, I think, is one of the better candidates. Actually, a lot of these Mariners bats have really good splits off of Skubal. You'd be surprised. You go on down the line, Rosarena has good splits. Even Cal Raleigh, not too bad. So these hitters have had success versus Skubal, which is interesting to note in this one, with Skubal being on the road in particular. But Polanco, guys, batting .305 this season versus lefty pitching. That's obviously very good as well. He's particularly strong versus the lefty pitcher, which we'd love to see that. So I think both these guys get a base hit for the value. We're getting at plus 212. We can't go crazy, obviously, guys, with asking for too much from batters, but each to get 1 hit is not too crazy. I think we can get that done. So love it there for number 2 pick. We got Anthony Volpe and Jorge Polanco to get a base hit, plus 212 odds on DraftKings. And finally, at number 3, we're going with the Toronto Blue Jays and the Seattle Mariners money line here, plus 385 odds on DraftKings, risking a quarter of a unit. So this is what I mentioned earlier, guys. We're not risking a unit on this one because, well, let's be honest, they're both plus money on the money line, and I'm aware of what's going on. Tariq Skubal's on the mound for the Tigers, which he's always hard to beat, and Max Fried is on the mound for the Yankees. So they're both on the road, though. And both home teams are pretty solid plus value. The Mariners are obviously in a must-win spot, down 0-1 in the series after losing to the Tigers last night. Mariners desperately have to get this win for sure. And I think they're gonna unload the clip in this one, meaning they will go to their bullpen early if need be. And I think still, even at this point, guys, with the Tigers' collapse in the second half of the season, I still don't have a lot of trust in the Tigers lineup really outside of Riley Green. Certainly in the playoffs, they've been a bit better now. But I think here the Mariners get back into the series. I don't think this is going to be a sweep for the Tigers. I think the Mariners get back into it here potentially. And the same thing really, on the side of the Blue Jays, they did win 10-1 yesterday, but they were still the home team. And after seeing their offense break out for 10 runs without Bo Bichette, I'm like, okay, maybe this offense is going to find something again. And like I said, being at home, I think both home teams really recognize the value of winning and how much they need to win at home. So I think it's still a similar concept with the Blue Jays. I think they're going to be desperate as well. You can't give one back here at home. You got to try to go up 2-0. So I think both home teams, for the value of plus 385 for both of them to win, I think is decent. We're not risking a unit, like I said, because we recognize the difficulty of this in some ways, because we're up against pitchers that are very, very good. But if for any reason they struggle, which we've seen aces struggle, we've seen Skubal struggle at times, we've seen Fried struggle at times. The playoffs is here now. So, like I said, I think the value's there for a quarter of a unit to make a unit. I really like the value of both these teams. So, love there, guys, for our number 3 pick. We're going with the Toronto Blue Jays and the Seattle Mariners money line here, plus 385 odds on DraftKings. And then for the Sweep Parlay, this one obviously packs a lot of value, specifically probably because of those money lines. Really like the value on this parlay, plus 37.25 odds, so we'll make almost 4 units on this one. So I think these plays at the end here are worth the risk, right? We're risking 0.35 units, not even a half unit, on obviously our money line parlay and our for the Sweep Parlay. We can't expect these to hit necessarily. But obviously, I think for the value, I think it's there. I think we got a shot. So obviously, our first 2 plays are where we really want to make sure we hit those first 2. But if for whatever reason we got a shot to hit, everything here, we're not risking a ton of units to make a lot. So keep that in mind. So as always, guys, that does it for our picks. If you guys enjoyed the content, hit the like and subscribe for me. Always appreciate that on the road to 10,000 subscribers. Make sure you guys check out all of our NFL content. I have a couple of our videos pinned at the end of this video. And outside of that, guys, that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll catch you next time. Peace out.